1939 Marshall model then. Well, it's a two-stroke diesel, horizontal. It's a 6.5-inch piston, and it works horizontal. And the principle is the same as a two-stroke motorbike. But in a two-stroke motorbike, the fuel is sucked in with the air through the crankcase. And in this here, being diesel, the fuel is injected in the normal way a diesel is. But you still draws the air through the air cleaner in the centre there, draws our air down through the air cleaner into the stump, up the bypass, and into the cylinder. And it's a two-stroke diesel. Works the same as a petrol two-stroke, only the fuel is injected instead of drawn in. And this is a belt pulley. It's also the clutch. And there behind it there's two clutch pads. And when you push the clutch, it's a cone clutch. This slides in, and that's what stops it. This is also a brake when you're in gear. Other than that, you only have a handbrake.
And is this your clutch?
That's the clutch rod. Yes, back to you.
That's a big,
substantial. Well, that's the way they've done things those times. But then you run your belt on that to drive thrashing machines, water pumps.
So explain the pistons in the head here at the front. It's different than normal.
Yes, it's horizontal. That's the block. Most engines are vertical. She's horizontal. That's the block.
Yes.
The piston is 6.25 inches.
And is this a single cylinder?
A single cylinder.
All right.
And one piston is 6.5 inches diameter. And that's the cylinder head. And the starting mechanism, there's not enough compression to fire the diesel. You need high compression to fire diesel, but there's not enough compression. So they use this, that there is, put that in there and light it, and then put it in and swing her.
So this is just like the wick that you'd have found
It's just
on
like
an old lamp.
Well, she's
so that's inserted and lit.
She has the same principle as a Lamb's, the German one, only it's a hot bulb. You start those with blow lamp,
right?
And you heat up the bulb inside the head till it's red, and then they go. But Marshall, they copied the principle, but with it being a diesel, they had to use a different system to ignite her. So they put that into this and light it, and put it in, tighten it up, and swing her.
And swing as well?
Yeah, you have to swing her. And that's enough in that to make her fire maybe 2 or 3 times. And by that time she's burned away. But she has 2 or 3 times she's created enough heat on herself to keep going. That's just a bit of sash cord.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's shaking me at times, but it's only a bit of sash cord, but it's enough. You can start her with a fag. If she's warm.
Yes.
Aye, if she's warm, you stick a fag on her.
Right.
I would give her even just, I guess, a wee bit more.
So this is going to start the ignition system.
Aye.
Gentlemen, start your engines. We are ready to go.
Aye. You know. Let me get out of here.
Lights are in. Right. Here we go. So where do we
Here,
swing her
it's
from?
primitive.
Where's the
Here, yeah.
Oh,
I'll get the handle.
and that's a big wheel. So, boys, dear, took two
You
men
have
to carry
set
it.
her up. You set her with those numbers to the top, not push your piston in the right position.
Uh-huh.
And then you pull on the decompressor. See that there goes
Yes.
into the head. And you pull that
Just
out.
like the old cement mixers, bit of decompression.
Yeah, same thing. But that's a continuous thread. And that will, when you turn her 3 times, that'll run off. When that runs off, it drops and puts her under compression.
Yes.
But by that time, you will have enough speed to get her over compression.
Mm-hmm.
And all being well, you're away.
And that's it. Is that the diesel filter?
That's a diesel filter, yes.
It's a big one too.
That's the oil filler. She has a non-return system. She burns the oil and puts it up the exhaust. Not at all part of it. What goes into the cylinder goes up the exhaust. What goes into the big end and the small end on the 2 side bearings return back into the bottom of the crankcase. On being a 2-stroke, you have pressure in the crankcase. And with the pressure in it, that blows the oil back up and back into the reservoir. That's the reservoir.
Mm-hmm.
Blows back, and that's your dipstick. And what goes into the cylinder should burn and blow it out. So you just add fresh oil.
This looks like a big starting handle.
Oh, feel the weight. Pull it out. Feel the weight. Them old
Boys, dear.
old boys didn't fill about.
You wouldn't need the crack on the back of the head with that shoe on.
No, you have to make sure you get it out when you're swinging. When she starts, you got to make sure you get it out.
Because that kept swinging.
Well, that happened one time when I was young. A lad swung her and he didn't get the handle out. Well, we took off. Next thing up it went through the roof. Well, if it had went on our road and got anybody, sure, that would be the end of it.
Tell me about these big heavy wheels. They're solid steel, are they?
Yes. They are.
Boy, they are.
They're about 300 with each wheel. It's a split rim job.
Mm-hmm.
Those there studs, you stick them off and you see there
Yes.
the rim splits. And that's how you get your tyre off. And she's 24-inch. Most were 28-inch. Most tractors and wheels now are 20, but she's 24.
And I see you set well back over the wheels
Yes,
here.
you did. Aye. Well, that was a great job for implements, ploughing or
Aye,
using
seed
implements,
planting.
because you're back behind and you could get like a trail plough. Well, they're all trail ploughs then, but it was at your hand. Whereas if you'd have,
Okay.
well, the steer is just basic steering. It's heavy enough, like all the old tractors now. They all were heavy enough. And that is a diff lock, which was very unusual. At that time, there were very, very few tractors had diff locks. You would pull that wheel lever up
Yes.
and pull her in,
Uh-huh.
And that was diff lock, which
Right.
was a great thing at that time.
That was ahead of time, wasn't it?
Plus your clutch there. Clutch
Dear, such a size of it.
Aye.
And the length of the big bar on the seat here.
Yeah. That's your gears. It works sideways. Your first, second,
Reverse,
third, and reverse. She's not going to lose. She's just not sitting right to one. But that's what they are. 1, 2, 3. She's also about 5 miles an hour. 6 maybe downhill.
I have a tailwind.
Yes, yeah. And well, that's your handbrake.
And a big substantial one it is.
It works inside one of the gear wheels.
Right.
Inside the wheel, it's an expanding brake, just like any brake, car brake or any brake that expands. But instead of expand inside a brake drum or whatever, it expands inside one of the gear wheels, a permanent drive wheel. So then when you pull that on, you always have a brake. But other than that, you only have the foot brake your clutch, when you push down your clutch, that's your brake.
Oh, that is your brake as
While
well.
you're in gear,
Yes.
you put it out of gear, that overruns that because it's through the gear that
Yes.
holds it. So then you have the handbrake after
And what
that.
was these wee shelves here for these wee holders? That for
Oh,
your
that's
starting handle?
for the starting handle.
Yes. So
That's
it's
where
set up there.
That sits there.
You hold that there,
Uh.
and you hold that there.
Oh, well, I have another shake, boy.
Oh, hold on. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. I should have brought the wee tripod, but I was just going to get. Hold on. I'll get a wee picture of myself up here sitting in this thing.
Yes.
Well, now. Oh boy. This feels a wee bit. The only thing,
And
if
you're not get away fast.
if you're going to try and steal, you need to leave an hour earlier. So you would. So this, we're looking right down. There's your bonnet right up, and there's the fuel tank here. Fuel oil. What did you? Oh, she ran on diesel.
She's diesel. There's the saddle. That's the throttle.
Oh, right.
And
About 8,000 revs.
no, about 750. So about 750 is all they do.
Uh-huh.
And that's the oil.
The oil pressure
Oil
gauge.
pressure. But there's only about 5 pound of pressure on her. The type of oil system it is, she's a drip system.
All right.
And the wee oil pump is only about 3 inches or less round, and maybe about 2.5 inches deep.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 6 wee tappets on the top, 6 wee plungers that pump, and a corrugated disc on the top of it that circulates through the wee tappets. And they move the wee tappets up and down and pump the oil. And there's one pipe goes to one side burn, another pipe goes to side burn the other side.
Mm-hmm.
One goes to the top of the piston,
Right.
and it goes down in the top of the cylinder and drips the oil on top of the small end. And as the piston runs back and forward, it spreads the oil around the piston, and it drips down through the piston into the small end, and that's what lubricates it. The other 3 pipes go round the side, and they're joined into one pipe, and they go down in to feed the big end. And on the side of the crank, there's a brass disc, and the oil is fed into the brass disc, and there's a hole from the disc down into the big end.
Mm-hmm.
And through centrifugal force, the oil makes its way down through that hole into the big end, and that's what the oil's at. She gets very little oil, but it's obviously enough.
Aye,
But
because she's
a
not
very
revving too
strange-
hard.
But that's what they done those times,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But they're
What kind of horsepower had that?
right about 20.
Oh,
Right about 20.
suppose it was enough back then.
There were less until when they were under pressure, when they were pulling, they developed more horsepower when they
Oh,
were pulling, you know. This was a type of a thing that they were. But around about 20 horse.
she is a very interesting looking machine. So she
They're
is.
nice, aren't they?
It's something completely different.
Uh-huh.
So we'll wind that up today. Thank you very much, Griff, for letting us see your
Oh, no
tractor.
problem.
And
You're welcome.
maybe someday we'll get down and get another one done.
Aye, surely,
Who knows? So
certainly.
until then.